Hey guys, it's Tahira and I'm back after a long time, and I know I didn't make any videos for the past few months, but I really want to get better, and I just decided that when 2017 comes I would just start fresh and brand new and like create a schedule of when I want to post my videos. So here I am. I'm gonna be posting way more videos in the next few weeks, hopefully, because I'm on break and I have a lot more time to make videos, so hopefully I will make more videos and post them and stuff and get back into the groove of making videos. So today I'm doing a review on Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Sarah J. Maas is my favorite author of all time. Yes, I do have some problems with her writing, but I absolutely love her. She has gorgeous writing. Her characters, her world, just amazing. So this review is going to be spoiler free, so you don't have to have read the book to watch this review. First thing I want to touch on is that I absolutely love the writing. I think the writing got better as the story progressed, and I think the writing in the series got better too. I love Throne of Glass. The Most Throne of Glass is my favorite book of the series because it's just that first original book, but I also love the rest of the series almost as much, but not as much as the first book. Just this book is gorgeous. Love, love, love. One thing I do want to touch on is that this book seems to be heavily focused on romance. Now, I don't find anything wrong with romance, but the amount and the description of romance in Sarah J. Maas's books it has been a lot more than I am comfortable with. Like, starting with A Court of Mist, I don't want to talk too much about A Court of Mist and Fury, but the romance in that book was a little uncomfortable for me to read, and I would almost put the book down because of that, and I don't want to do that with Sarah J. Maas because she's my favorite author. But with this book, Throne of Glass usually did not have as much romance as the ACOTAR series, but with this book, she has been started writing these scenes that are like A Court of Mist and Fury and ACOTAR, and so I just wanted to touch on that this seems romance seems to be a bigger part of the story than it was previously in the series. I also want to say that I love the side characters so much. In this book, you like the side character story way more than Selena's. I'm just gonna say Selena because spoilers. In this book, Manon is my favorite character. I love Manon so much. I actually didn't like her at all that much in the past few books, but in this book, I just loved her so much. Her character development was just great, fantastic. Manon was just a badass, cool, awesome, great character, and I loved reading her. Also, Lysandra, I also loved her character and reading her more about her. I realized as I went along that I like reading their stories more than I like Selena's point of view. Also, romance in this book, there's a lot of ships in this book. Rowan and Selena are just goals. Oh my god, I love them so much. They're so good together and just so great. One thing I also do want to mention is that there are a lot of new places in this book. There were so many times where I was confused about where they were going, where everything was in proportion to this. Like, how close is this to this place? How far away is this place from this place? And stuff like that. And I think Sarah J. Maas should have elaborated a bit more on where these were in the world because we were getting introduced to them so quickly. I love the females in this book. I think they're absolutely great. I think Sarah J. Maas writes amazing female characters, strong, badass. They're leaders, they're awesome, they're just amazing in every single way, and I love that about Sarah J. Maas. Okay, this thing is something that I want to talk about more in another video, but this is about how this book is young adult and not new adult, and I'm talking about in the romance. And so in the romance, I'm just trying to say that this is a young adult book, and some of the romance that is in Sarah J. Maas's recent books is not young adult at all. It's like new adult romance, and I really think that since she should stick with the young adult genre since that is what the series is categorized as in the publishing industry. So I really think she should work more on the story and not on the romance, because the romance, maybe save the romance for another new adult book sometime in the future. I don't know. I really think she should stick to the young adult cat genre in that category. So I have these like points written on my notebook for this review because this is my first review and it's probably a terrible review, but please bear with me since it's my first. And I wrote here, it says hope Manon doesn't pull a Selena. So what I mean by that is that Selena used to be such a badass amazing character, but I feel like she softened up a little since she met Rowan and Dorian and Kale and all that romance. And I really hope that Manon doesn't do that, because the story is set up to be going towards a romance for Manon, and I really hope she doesn't soften up. I hope she stays badass and cool. That's just a point I've written, and I really wanted to just touch on that in this video. That is it for my review. I know it is so terrible. I know it's terrible. It's just my first review, and I'm just trying things out and getting myself more comfortable in front of the camera, so I really apologize for the lack of like structure there was to that review. So I hope that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!